Hi Scorpio and welcome to Faylight Tarot. This reading is for your wellness for the next 4 weeks, that time period being from mid-October to mid-November. As per usual, I have cleansed and pre-shuffled my cards so that I can take my time in that and I don't have to waste any of yours. And as any tarot reader will tell you, there's a lot of you out there, so take what resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't. And if it doesn't resonate with you at all, then that's okay. It's just not the reading for you. And you can always try again next time. But should you like what you see in here, then please by all means do hit the like, share and subscribe buttons and you will be alerted to when your next reading is available, and that will be next week for your general reading. So before we start, what is a wellness reading about for me? It is about a check-in with you, just to see where you are, how you're feeling, and it looks at areas in your life that you could make improvements on, introduce new things, what to reduce. It also takes a little quick look at your shadow side as well to look at. Now, I'm not going to lie, shadow work is not easy. It can be one of the most difficult things for us to do as people. It can be very, very uncomfortable, but in order to find our own authenticity, it's important to do so. So let's see what happens for you. And if you like what you see in here, then I hope that that's a good thing for you. So your current energies right now is very, very positive. You have the 10 of Cups. So you are very happy. You're feeling that there's harmony with you and your family and loved ones. And you're just feeling generally all good, which is beautiful. So tell me about the 10 of Cups, please. 10 of Cups for Scorpio. What's happening? Thank you. Messages and energies for Scorpio. 10 of Cups. Thank you. Thank you. Interesting. Wow. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. And we also have the Page of Pentacles. Yes, I feel that there's been a lot of fast movement with you lately. I feel that you've been going on quite a journey. You've been quite active with looking for the things that make you happy, traveling even, going to new places. But as well, I think that you are starting to come to a point where maybe you're not very used to talking about your feelings, but with the Page of Cups, you're starting to go into that direction, which is absolutely lovely. And I feel as well that with the Page of Cups, he doesn't really know what's ahead, and he just takes delight in the surprises around him. So are you maybe in this kind of happy-go-lucky, well, let's just see what happens kind of energy? I think that that's absolutely beautiful, because what you're actually doing here, Scorpio, is you're starting to learn a little bit more about certain things around you. The Page of Pentacles, he's very studious and he's diligent and he does things correctly. He's quite, what's the word I'm looking for? Not regimented, but he likes to do things in the correct way, but he's also a learner, or at least he's eager to learn. And I feel that that's really beautiful, because a lot of this new energy that's going on with you, the exploration and the starting to express your emotions, but still keeping to this whole, okay, well, I still want to be quite sensible about certain things. I feel that you're reconciling quite a few things from the past with that, which is lovely. And because of that, you're being more present. And I think that that's absolutely wonderful. Yeah, you're definitely being a bit more present. You've perhaps as well, as I say, you've reconciled some things with your past. Perhaps you've even removed some things from your past, or some people, some old mindsets, things like that, that have brought you into this energy. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck for the subconscious and hidden. You have the Death card, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and you've also got the Hierophant. Yes, so a big transition has happened for you. It's almost like an awakening. because with this symbolic death, if you like, um, of reconciling with your past, a new you has arisen. And with that, the termination of certain cycles, which I think is absolutely wonderful. So you're actually in a place now where you're very, very comfortable. I think this was something that you always wanted as well, this ability to be able to actually express your emotion and also experience things that you find exciting. Um, this gentleman here, he put a lot of time and effort into gathering all these cups, and he can finally take a sit down and he can have a break. And I feel that that's you, because now you're in a period where, because you put so much hard work into getting all those cups there, you can now be a bit more generous with your time, with yourself, with how you spend and use your resources. And what's lovely here is that there is that whole aspect of you giving aid where it's needed, and I think that that's really beautiful. There's like what's the word I'm looking for? A beneficence, with the Six of Pentacles here. And part of all of that is, as I say, you with the Hierophant, major lessons have been learned for you, and they've stuck with you. They're life lessons that you have learned, and perhaps that was one of the things that led to this breaking of a life cycle. That's so lovely. I wonder if you just being in touch with your emotions, that whole dipping your toe into the water of expressing them, if that has been a hinge pin for you. So what is being neglected or forgotten from your life? And that is the Magician. Now, I'll talk more about that once I get a bit clearer of a story. Tell me about the Magician for Scorpio, please. Tell me about the Magician for Scorpio. Okay. Let's see, what's occurring? Messages, messages, messages. Quite a few, a lot of messages actually, geez. Okay, right, okay. So, let's unravel this. You have the Emperor, the Ace of Swords, the High Priestess. You've got the Fool card in reverse, the Five of Swords, and you've also got the Empress here. Okay, so what is being neglected or forgotten for you, Scorpio? And I think that is you actually knowing how much you have around you. The Magician, he is in command of all of the suits. And because of that, he is able to create great feats of alchemy and magic to create and generate whatever it is that he needs or wants. He also understands that as above, so below. So, in terms of what you put out into the universe, is what you receive in turn. But I feel that this is the whole what's being neglected for you is that ability to understand, actually, no, I can do what I want and I can take what I want. I have the ability to do anything now. With the Emperor, there's that stern energy and the analytical thinking with him. Are you maybe overthinking about what you could be doing and what you could be spending your time and your money on? Because you are fiercely intelligent, and the Ace of Swords tells you that. Not only that, but the Ace of Swords, there is a type of a need for communication. So the communication with yourself and with other people about maybe loosening up, in order to allow you to enjoy what you have. Because that Nine of Cups there, for example, as I say, he put a lot of time and effort into gathering those cups, and now he can sit back and relax. So why not reap the rewards? I also feel that there may be some new thinking coming your way about how you do these things. Now, what's interesting here is that you have the High Priestess and you've also got the Fool in reverse. So I think that here, your instincts want you to go and explore and have fun and to use your resources the way that the magician would do. But for some reason, you're unwilling to take that leap of faith. You don't really want to take the risk of starting a new journey. Is that because with the Five of Swords and the Empress here, is there an all or nothing idea within you? Do you want to keep all of these swords regardless of how abundant you are? Let's have a look at the bottom of the deck to see what's happening there. You have the Three of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and you've also got the Lovers card. So the Three of Pentacles talks about cooperation, working with other people to create something beautiful, which is what you can do if you were to use your resources and use all of your unified energies. The King and the Queen of Cups, with the Lovers combined, I feel that there's something emotional that needs to be addressed and it needs to be filled. Maybe either you or people around you are not feeling fulfilled. Because see, once you do that, see, once you open the floodgates and start talking about the emotions that you feel, maybe even the concerns you have, and just have honest and clear communication, what's going to happen there is there's going to be so much compassion and understanding and nurturing for it. Not only that, with the Queen of Cups here, she has, I don't know if you can see it from over there, but with her chalice, she has a link to the divine, which means that her intuition is absolutely phenomenal. So maybe you'll be able to reconcile some of that intuitive block that you have. Not only that, but it will strengthen bonds between you, yourself, and your loved ones. I feel that there will be a leveling up of the strength of certain bonds within you and with you and other people. Beautiful. So what is your life too full of? And that is the Ace of Wands, which is very interesting. So let's have a little look and see what's going on there. Tell me about the Ace of Wands for Scorpio, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Tell me some more messages and energies, please. Very good. Right, so what is too full in your life is the Ace of Wands. So that could be very easily that is there been a job that has been too demanding of you, that has been taking up too much of your time? Because what the wands signify is they signify action, passion, things that bring us joy, but they also represent movement and work, jobs. So it could be that what has been too full in your life is something of that nature that's been drawing too much focus on you. And what that's done is I feel that you have the Page of Queen in reverse, you've got the Devil card, actually that one came first, the Moon card and the Four of Wands. So I feel that with the Queen of Pentacles being in reverse here, it's left you feeling a little bit unstable. You maybe felt that you didn't have access to your resources or you were unable to use them. Like they were so far away. The thing is that you can't really break away from what you're doing right now because it's very binding. And it's also creating a certain mindset within you that is pushing things away from you. It's creating this negativity within you. And as I said with the magician, as above, so below, what you put out into the universe is what you get back. The negative, unhealthy aspects of the devil card is manifested because of this job or activity that is taking so much of your time. But what seems to be interesting is that the uncertainty that you have felt about that, with the moon card there, the uncertainty that you have felt with that, I feel that you've seen the illusion of what it is and how it's affecting you because of that devil energy. And what's nice is that a new stability has actually come through for you. Or at least once you address the uncertainty within you and you start to blow away the illusions to see what it is, stability will come. There's also a type of a celebration. So if it is a job, for example, there could be a leaving party if you decide to leave that work. If you're retiring, for example, it could be a retirement party. Or some other way to celebrate the fact that it's done. Or it's been reduced. Interesting. So let's have another look at the bottom. Temperance, Four of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Yes, I feel that you're trying to find a balance with it all, which is lovely. Because what you're trying to do with that balance is understand, okay, well, what is the purpose behind this? What is the purpose behind the area in which I'm putting so much focus and attention into? And what is the purpose for why I'm putting so much focus and attention on? What is coming out of it? Is that fulfilling me? You're also listening to your intuition here with Temperance's foot in the water. And what's good is that, yeah, with the Four of Swords and the Three of Cups, there is balance there, which is lovely. And the Four of Pentacles too. There's balance between all three of these cards because there's the rest and relaxation, the recuperation that comes with the Four of Swords. And there's also the celebration that comes with the Three of Cups. And I feel that a celebration is coming because you've taken a rest, as I said before, because you've reduced this. That celebration's come and you've regained some form of stability. Lovely. Also, with the Four of Pentacles, the way that he holds on to his pentacles, he covets them. So it's almost like you're reclaiming some of that stability, reclaiming some of your time back. Because remember, pentacles don't just talk about finances and resources. It can also just quite simply talk about the body or anything that you hold value in. You're reclaiming the things that you hold value in. It's very nice. It's very take charge. I like that. So how are these energies affecting you right now? You have the Two of Swords there. So you're at a crossroads with this. And to me, this looks like a whole do I or don't I? Because if you look closely at the Two of Swords there, she has her eyes blindfolded because she doesn't really want to see that she's at a crossroads. Not only that, but she doesn't like either one of the swords that she's holding up. She can go this way, but that's not really attractive. She can go this way, but that's not really attractive either. So let's get more information on that. Two of Swords for Scorpio, please. What messages and energies do we have there? Okay, what's happening? Anything else? Oh, right, okay. All right, so you were on your side. Let's put you here and let's put, okay, so how you're affected right now is this, you're finding it quite difficult to make a certain choice. And why is that? Because you have the Five of Wands on its side, you have the Magician, and you also have the Hermit here. I feel that you are worried that there's going to be some sort of an argument or a confrontation about it, about which one that you choose. And it's tricky. The reason why you have this difficulty is because you have these two energies on your shoulders. You have the hermit and you have the magician. So the magician that is able to use all of his power to get what he wants and needs, who can create alchemy out of nothing. But you've also got the hermit that has wisdom, that wants to guide others. And in order for you to access the power of the magician, you need to exercise your wisdom to figure out, okay, well, which sword do I choose? And that doesn't seem to be easy for you, because at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Wands. There's a defensiveness there about it. There's the Chariot as well. It's the controlling of those opposing forces there, that balance of equilibrium, as I said. And you will be victorious with that balance. Of course you will, because that's what you do. You know that that's not a problem. I think the issue for you, though, is you have the Six of Swords here. So you do kind of want to travel to the other side of the river. You want to move on to pastures new. There's also a message here of this gentleman has rescued these two people in time. So the question is, are you staying for somebody else? Are you trying to help somebody else with this? Only you know, I don't. What to reduce or remove from your life, and that is the Justice card. Now that talks about, quite interestingly, one of the things it can talk about at least is objectivity. Do you need to be so objective? Is it so wrong for you to be a little bit selfish and say, listen, this doesn't really suit me. I want to make some alchemy. I want to create some things. Tell me about the Justice card for Scorpio, please. Justice card for Scorpio, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Right. I'm seeing a picture here, Scorpio. Okay, we have the King of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, we've got the Ten of Swords, the Four of Cups, and we've got the Two of Wands. Yes, you wanna go and do something, don't you? You really do. The King of Wands, he is very charming and he's very persuasive. But he's also he also has passion, and he's a leader as well. So perhaps it could be that whatever it is that you're involved in, you are actually in a position where maybe you feel that you can't, you know, renegotiate your work balance. But a balance is required nonetheless. Because if the balance isn't required, it doesn't happen for you, it's going to be a bad one. Because with the Ten of Swords and the Four of Cups here, you know that if you don't get that balance there, it's going to be a catastrophic ending, and it's going to be sudden, it's going to be brutal, and it's going to hurt. And you don't want that. You really don't want that at all. There's also this element of being bored for you with the Four of Cups. But whatever path you choose it, and you do so for your own sake, not for anybody else's. As I say, reduce that that objectivity. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups, the Justice card again, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. My goodness. Yes, I think that once this is figured out for you, um, your boundaries are going to become enforced, which is lovely, and they're also going to be respected. Not only that, but I feel that with the Two of Cups, you will have the support of those who are closest to you, like your strongest relationships. And I feel as well that you'll feel better in yourself because justice tells you that, okay, the way that you feel is going to be taken into account once it's been discussed. And the result that is meant for you will come. And when that comes, Scorpio, you're going to have complete happiness and harmony, which is the energy that you're displaying right now. And I feel that that's nice. So the message here is, in order for you to solidify the energy that you're putting out right now, and in the effort to keep it growing or to maintain it and keep it growing, is for you to really express what's in your heart. Because you're not just exhausted, but I feel that you're overburdened by it. So, what to introduce into your life is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is the seeker of experiences. He is the second fastest knight in the deck, and he actively pursues the things that he finds engaging, exciting, creative, and passionate. And he's the guy that everybody follows because he has so much excitement and enthusiasm that people can't help but go with him. Tell me about the Knight of Wands, please, for Scorpio. Knight of Wands for Scorpio, please. Thank you. Excellent. How nice. Okay, you have the Queen of Cups, you have the Page of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Three of Cups. Your heart and your intuition wants you to go and explore things and to have fun and to do the things that excite you. And not only that, but you're willing to go out and fight for that. You want to learn more about the things that are going on around you and to communicate about it too. I feel that you're just starting to communicate with you. See, it's interesting to me that here we have the Page of Cups, who is beginning to acknowledge and speak about his emotions, and we've got the Page of Swords, who is beginning to acknowledge and speak about his thoughts, which is lovely. Because with the Hanged Man and the Three of Cups here, the message is quite clear. You have already sacrificed enough. It's time for you now, you feel, to give into the world, to the will of the universe and celebrating what comes. And you want to do it with the people around you that you hold most dear. That's lovely. At the bottom of the deck, we have Temperance, the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Death card. You know that the right time has come for you. You really have. You've been very patient, and you've been working to a purpose. That it's time for you to walk away from that. You did your best, but it's time for you to walk away from that. And I know that walking away is something that kind of goes against your own boundaries. because you're not that person. But a change needs to come. And not only that, it's an opportunity for you to rewrite yourself, to be reborn into a new type of mind. I think that's absolutely incredible for you. That's lovely. I like hearing and seeing people becoming more true. And that's absolutely, picture book of what a wellness reading is about. This is to help you get your authentic self, which is lovely. So now we come on to the shadow card, and that is the Eight of Wands. And as I said before, shadow work is not easy. Most people get to a certain point with shadow work where they're quite uncomfortable with it and they go, okay, well, I've recognized what it is, I'm just going to leave it alone now. But to truly do shadow work, you have to go beyond that level where it's excruciating, because that's where you understand the why behind things and you can dissect it and you can make amends with it. And then that means that going on through your life, you'll understand how to take care of certain roadblocks that come up your way. As I say, it's not easy, but it is one of the most valuable things we can do as people. So you have the Eight of Wands, and that can talk about communication. It can also talk about travel, but fast action. Tell me about the Eight of Wands, please, for Scorpio. Eight of Wands for Scorpio, what messages? Thank you. Do we have any more messages for Scorpio? Don't be shy. Thank you. We getting another? Another? Maybe's I, maybe's no? Maybe's I. Okay. Right, we have the World card, we have the Lovers, and we've also got the King of Pentacles. Now, he was mostly on his side, but he was slightly leaning towards the reverse, but I'm going to keep him on his side, right? Because we'll explore a couple of options there. So yes, your shadow work being communication, fast action, and also potentially travel. So I'm wondering if the shadow work there is involving in how you communicate. How good are you at taking immediate action when it's needed? And also, how good are you with travel? Because once you have a right good look at all of these things, and I don't know, like this helps me, so this is just an opinion, but perhaps start writing things down, like a pros and cons list or something like that, or even just talking simply through it to figure out what the issue is. Because once you do that, once you get a handle on why these are sticking points for you, unity comes your way. Not only that, but remember how I said earlier on that you were reconciling some things from your past? There is going to be the completion of a certain cycle. And wounds are going to be healed from that, I feel. But not only that, but travel will blow up for you. And I'm talking world travel because it is the world, no boundaries are closed off for you. You truly do have this whole magician quality just within reach to manifest the things that you want to manifest. And that unity of self is going to bring you better clarity. Not only that, but it is going to reinforce the bonds that you have, especially with the person who is the most close to you. I feel that there's also going to be a bloom in your own love for yourself, your own self-respect, recognition of who you are. So why do you feel that talking and taking immediate action is going to make you unstable. What about that do you feel is going to make you seem not capable? And that's a question for you to ask yourself. Let's see the bottom of the deck. You have the Ten of Pentacles, you've got the Knight of Cups, and you've got the Six of Wands here. If you can answer that question of why you think that you would be seen as unreliable or unstable, or even why you think that you don't have the ability or the resources to make communication and fast action possible, understand, Scorpio, you have more resources than you know. You have so much available to you and outside of you. The man here in the middle, he is recognized by all of these people. So who recognizes you, Scorpio? And how can they help you? If you, like we saw the Six of Pentacles for you below the deck, if you are generous towards other people who need your help, then why do you think that the other people around you would not be generous to you? Wear your heart in your sleeve. Deliver your messages of what you feel inside. And not only will there be success for you on that front, but there will be a victory parade for you. People will celebrate you because of that. Oh, what lovely messages for you. And you know what? It just gets even better because I haven't even told you what the top card is yet. How can you better manage your duties and responsibilities? And that is the Star card. Walk the right path that is for you. Take what your authentic self wants and make it a reality. Because the true you inside of you has a wish. And it wishes for new healing. It wishes for hope. So give it. That's all you want. You don't want to be tied down to a situation or a job that takes so much from you that you can't enjoy the things you want to enjoy in your life. Tell me about the Star card, please, for Scorpio. What messages do we have that's happening? Star card for Scorpio. Thank you. Tell me about the Star card for Scorpio. I'm smiling because this is beautiful. The Star card for Scorpio. Anything else? No, we done? Is that it? That's all you want to say? Right, okay, cool. That's all you want to say. Oh! Okay. You have the Queen of Wands and you have the Two of Swords in reverse. Scorpio, you're ready for it. You're ready to go out and do whatever it is you want to do. You want to go out and see what nature has to offer. You want to go out and play with as many animals as you want to, you know. And not only that, but the Queen of Wands, she has this extraordinary beauty to her. And one of the reasons behind that beauty is that she accepts, understands, and expresses who she is. She is fire and passion. She knows exactly what her worth is. And not only that, if she wants something to happen, she makes it happen. If she wants to go and explore something, she'll bloody well go and explore it. Thank you very much. Because I can, because I'm the queen. That's what I do. And ultimately, you know that this crossroads, this difficult choice that you have to make, is really not a difficult choice. Are you kidding yourself on? Are you? Are you? Aye. at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Swords. Meditate, think on it. It's time to rest and it's time to recuperate. You have been very generous with your time and your resources. That comfort and that wish fulfillment yet again is rearing its head. This is what you want to do, Scorpio. It's time to walk away. You did your best. Nobody can say you didn't. Oh, Scorpio. What a dramatic reading for you. Wow. So usually, guess at this point in the game, what I would do is I would do a wee summary, but I'm not going to do that. Because I feel that these wellness readings, they take a long enough time as it is. But, and also they can be pretty, heavy for some people because, as I say, it's me delivering the authenticity of the cards to you, and that means not lying. And that's really difficult for people to actually look at themselves. It's not an easy thing to do, as I said. So, if this resonated with you, then I truly, truly hope that you do take on board some of the things we've talked about and you ask yourself some of the questions that I posed to you. And if, as I say, you do like what you heard and saw today, then please, 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 by all means, do hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. And you'll be alerted to next week's reading, which is the general one. But in the meantime, Scorpio, thank you very much, and please take care of yourself. All right? Bye.